Well, on Impact Wrestling now, we're back to a two-man crew since Todd Kenley was released after Slammiversary. Or should I say Stingiversary. I gotta get that straight. So, who else would you start out the show with besides Bully Ray? He calls out Dixie Carter, and he's talking about how there's no more heroes left in TNA. So, but you know something, brother? He doesn't get Dixie Carter, dude. What he does is get Hulk Hogan, brother. And basically why Hogan's out there is he announces that there's going to be a selection show for the Bound for Glory series starting next week. And he announces the main event for the show. It's going to be, once again, it's going to be Bully Ray against the returning Jeff Hardy in a ladder match with a hammer hanging high above the ring. And it was, this was a good segment. It was a good interaction between Hogan and Bully Ray. So, yeah, I know we've seen Bully Ray and Jeff Hardy many, many, many times, but who else are they gonna put up against them right now? All right. Well, we already got one entrant into the Bound for Glory series. That's Jay Bradley after he won at Stingiversary against Sam Shaw. And now we're going to have a BFG qualifying match between the former tag team champions of the world. Team Stereotype, Los Stereotypicos, whatever you want to call them. Hernandez and Chavo Guerrero. This match is okay, I guess. It lasted a few minutes. Hernandez went over, which was the right decision, but I just wasn't into this match. I really wasn't. Alright, then you got Devon out there for a promo, and Joseph Parks shows up. He comes down to the ring, and they start fighting a little bit, and Devon finally takes him out, and then all of a sudden you hear the Abyss music, and of course we don't get Abyss, but Devon takes out Joseph Parks. Joseph Parks looks at he's looking at his hands, and he sees blood, and he's getting that feeling. Oh. Okay, the second of the BFG qualifying matches. Robbie E against Samoa Joe. And if you really thought that Robbie E had any chance in this match, boy, were you wrong. Oh, God, this was a squash that lasted about 2 minutes. Joe just pretty much laid waste to Robbie E, and that was it. Oh, man. Not much to say about this match. It went about as well as you would have expected it would have. Joe goes over in a big way. Alright, then you have this backstage segment with Velvet and Mickie back there, and Velvet's wanting her rematch for the Knockout title, and Mickie being very reluctant to give it to her until she's perfectly healthy. But I think the wheels are definitely in motion on a Mickie James heel turn, and this has been long overdue, I think. So, they're just having her be disingenuous, and just sounds like they're making her out to be a easy for me to say, a chicken shit heel champion. That's the term I was looking for. Okay, next then they showed that video package about Kurt Angle going into the TNA Hall of Fame. It kind of just started out from his humble beginnings, and then him winning the gold medal at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics with a broken freaking neck. But it was a nice video package that they had on him. But it kind of leads into the 1 hour main event. Alright, your 1 hour main event segment. It was they've been speculating on this for about the last couple weeks about who is Dixie Carter's big free agent signing. Well, as it turns out, it's Quentin Rampage Jackson, the former MMA fighting champion in the UFC. Gee. God, what was the last big free agent signing she had? Was it King Mo, maybe? And where has he been since Bound for Glory 2012? But they have him out there, and Borash is talking to him, and Kurt Angle comes out there, and after Rampage says he wants to take on the best, well, that's what Kurt Angle says. You want to take on the best? You're looking right at him, pal. And this was a short and to the point segment. I mean, it deserved to be in the 1 hour main event spot, but it's like, it looked like there was a lot of mutual respect there, but you could definitely tell that there was tension there. And once Rampage is ready, hell, this could be actually a very good match if they get Rampage trained in the right way and get him all set to go against a guy like Angle. So, and it was easily the highlight of the night for me, or my mark out moment, if you will. We had a 6-man tag match between the new X Division champions Chris Sabin and the new tag team champions Cowboy James Storm and Gunner against the Great Factor and Kenny King. There was a lot of great action in this match. You saw a lot of high flying shit, and lasted probably about 10 minutes or so. And Sabin goes over on Kenny King with his Hail Sabin move, and that was it. It was easily the best match on the card tonight, I thought. So then we have a knockout match between Mickie James against the return of Taylor Hendrix. And this match didn't last that long. It wasn't the greatest match in the world tonight, and Mickey's doing more heelish things. She pulls out the oldest trick in the book, the fake knee injury, and she comes up with some kind of a back roundhouse kick or whatever the hell it was. But Mickie goes over as you would expect, and that's about it for that. They showed this a couple times in the backstage area with Devon and Nux looking for a best after what happened during the segment with Devon and Joseph Park, and when they heard the Abyss music. But Abyss finally found them, and Nux and Devon got beaten down, and he says he's gonna take the TV title to the Abyss. Ooh. Alright, then your main event was Bully Ray against Jeff Hardy in a ladder match with a hammer hanging above the ring. Well, you know, when you see a match so many times, that's like WWE is guilty of this too. They'll show a match so many times in a row, like ADR against Big E Langston. It's like they've shown that about the last 5 shows. It's almost like there's some best of 7 shit going on. But I mean, but Bully Ray and Jeff Hardy, yeah, they've had great matches in the past, but like when you see a match so many times, it kind of you don't care about it as much, you know. But there were a couple sick spots in this match. One where Hardy's going up the ladder and Bully yanks the ladder out from under him. He crashed and burned on his back, and then that one spot where Hardy kicks the ladder right into the yam bag of Bully Ray, and he sold that like a champ for the rest of the match, but Hardy ends up getting a hammer and chases Bully out of the ring. So, gee, no winner. So, but Bully ends up running the back. He runs into Hogan, and then Hogan's got a hammer of his own, and you see Brooke running up to him saying, "No!" It's like, wow, are they gonna start teasing a Brooke Hogan heel turn? Quite honestly, I would have expected this to have it at Stingiversary, but yeah, maybe they are gonna go with this. Maybe they're gonna start teasing this. I don't know, but it should be really interesting to see. Okay, as far as what I thought about this show, I thought the big highlight for me was the 6-man match with Sabin and the tag champions against the Great Factor and Kenny King. I thought that was really good. I'm pretty interested to see what they do with Rampage Jackson going forward. If they're gonna start teasing a match between Angle and him at Bound for Glory or something. And then kind of interested to see what they do with the Hulkster and Brooke Hogan and Bully Ray thing going forward. Are they going to turn Brooke heel and have this be another one of Bully Ray's elaborate plan or something? If this was his plan all along or something like that, But as far otherwise, otherwise I didn't think there was a whole lot to like about the show. This wasn't a terrible show by any stretch, but certainly wasn't one of their best either. But anyway, I am out the door for now. I will talk to y'all later. See ya. Bye.